Nerds, welcome to JerBear React. Today we're going to react to Season 7, Episode 13 of Supernatural, entitled The Slice Girls. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Excuse me, Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes, just a few seconds. Last episode, Time After Time, with Kronos and all that stuff, ended up being super enjoyable. I really liked it. I feel like that was fun. Overall, 7's been okay. We're going to keep it going. We'll get into Slice Girls. I'm going to go ahead and just put Jerry behind the scenes. All right. Let's go ahead and watch.
Barb, that you?
Nope, it's just Jeremy. I mean, I get it, but I kind of also don't get it. The people that just, you know, they get home from work. You're probably too tired to change clothes. But, dude, I get home. One of the first things I do is let me get out my work pants. Let me get out this button-up fucking shirt. Let me put on some sweatpants and a hoodie. Something. Let me get cozy. I mean, my guy got the setup there with that rain coming up on the upper floors. God, I would love that. I've said it numerous reactions. That stuff is... Well, you about to get gaffled, bro. Zooming into, is that you gonna get plucked through your eyeballs? I tell you, when people get fucking thrown in this shit, it's the most dramatic thing ever. And I love it. Oh, we put a symbol on you. Slice or no slicing? God, dog, what's that mean? Is that angelic for BDSM? I got nothing. I thought bro didn't have a nipple there for a second. I thought he just had the one. His legs and his hands. Supernatural. They took his legs and his hands. The Slice Girls. Which Spice Girl are you? Baby.
Morning.
Wake up, sleep Nick.
Oh, hours suck. Yeah, but great benefits package.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
10% copay on all drugs.
Seriously? Oh, but just generic, right?
No, name brands are cool.
Oh.
So, what's our boy here weigh?
Buck 90. Thrown against the wall so hard it buckled.
Oh.
Based on the blood flow at the crime scene, the hands and feet were cut off while he was still alive.
It's always important to have a good healthcare benefit, by the way. You know, having a good, you know, insurance package, wonderful. Make sure wherever you're applying for, they got your back. Most places fucking don't. Get yourself covered.
Just like the others. Killer wanted him to suffer.
Actually, that's a brilliant idea. Here's my counter. You do that.
He's gonna go get
I'll go
drunk.
undercover. Go mingle amongst the locals and see what kind of clues bubble to the surface.
You're going to a bar. Mm-hmm.
Wow. If you want to oversimplify it.
You hate seeing that from... Oh, he trimmed up his sideburns a little bit. Okay, brother. He went to a nice bar. A Cobalt room.
Dinner in a movie.
Was that in the theaters? You go back to his house. I don't think Human Centipede was able to be shown in the movie theaters. Human Centipede 1 is super fucked up. Human Centipede 2... I can't get some of them images out of my head. I never look at the pedals in my car the same. I think about it every time. What a weird series of shits to be made. I know you. Part of me wants to say that that's Jenna. But it's been 2 years since I watched The Vampire Diaries, so I can't tell.
What line?
Here's how we're going to do it. Just so there's no spoilers. We're going to go The Vampire Diaries. Go about like season 2. She's in there somewhere. And then what we do is we click on the actress. And then we scroll and just see if we see Supernatural anywhere. We just look for the thing. Okay, there it is. Didn't look at nothing else. That's her. Jenna! She's back, baby! Oh, that makes me so hyped. The whole time, I can see it in her face. It's been a minute.
I've had a fortunate year.
Love Jenna. Now that I've said it, even it's just popping more in my face. Almost said in my mouth.
Wow.
I thought that was fucking Kevin Bacon for a second. What is this? Oh, so while you're over here smashing, Now, it did say the Slice Girls, so it could be a woman that's doing all these things, that cutting people up. That could be the obvious. That cut there was insane. Look at them, bro. Just getting down and dirty. I forgot about their fucking tattoos. Oh, my goodness. She said, you know what? I'm taking it off. And Dean said, fucking me too, baby mama drama. Let's get it. He said, I'm going to get on top. Hand in hand. I'm about to rock your world, baby brother. And Dean's been like, it's been a minute for me. Just so go slow. Remember Lisa and Ben? There's the knife. Rest in peace, Kevin Bacon from Temu. Temu keeps emailing me to do a sponsorship. I don't know how I feel about it. Careful, Dean Areno. So while they're getting pictures out here, Dean's just having the time of his life. The brother got his hands cut off, feet cut off.
You look like crap.
Well, he had a wonderful night with old Jenna Summers. And I think that's all that matters. Sam is concerned, though, about his brother because he is constantly drinking. It is a cause for concern. Even with Bobby being gone now, I think it's just worsening more and more.
I feel worse than I look. I do recommend the Cobalt room, by the way. Awesome night.
Excuse me. I got it.
Just two dudes walking around in suits with fake badges, and the police are just like, yep, that's the feds.
Help you.
I was just trying to find out what happened. Jerry was a friend.
Jerry! Not Jerry. My poor
We're
buddy.
sorry, Jerry was killed sometime last night. You...
Gotta go. Just real busy at the moment.
Oh,
Well, that was that. Oh, look at Sam about to rub that shit in too, bro. You better go over and get that flask.
he was real busy.
She's pretty funny. Sam, bro.
Breathe.
What the fuck?
Control, Lydia. As in all things.
Dean didn't pull out. You just hitting raw at a place, somebody you just met at a bar, and you didn't.
One final push.
Don't worry about that, man.
The pain is an honor.
Fucking is it?
Means. Yeah, maybe.
Always in a college that knows some professors that know how to.
Maybe?
Always just getting in.
It's
That guy's
possible
been in
I
a bunch
could.
of shit before
Even-
too. What was he in recently? I watched.
Call. Who? Lydia?
That's what you're worried about right now?
So some girl's actually dumping you the morning after?
I think you're enjoying this a little more than you need to.
I think
I'm going over there getting the flask.
he's enjoying it plenty. But also, Sam's got a point, man. Like, hey, I want to call him too, but we can't. We got to do what we got to do.
Done.
Dean. Close. Start with a D, though.
There's probably all kinds of things we didn't tell each other.
What's her name?
I feel like she knows who Dean is, too. Based off just that. Emma.
Hi, Emma. You're first?
Yes.
Well, I hear they grow like weeds.
You have no idea.
Oh,
That kid, he's going to see this kid again later, and she's going to be a teenager and then probably an adult or something else. So maybe they're breeding kids to go out and murder people because they don't have any, there's not DNA for them to collect, right? Something like that, maybe?
sorry. I gotta take this.
That kid's out there having a full-blown
Don't talk.
conversation.
Hello. Let me call you back.
He ended up killing the kid. He gonna kill his own child, ain't he? Fired up.
So, again, we got a guy weighing about 2 bills.
No
Going to the
leg.
wall so hard, he's got pieces of plaster lodged in his skull.
So they end up getting a girl pregnant. The daughter grows up and then kills the guy, kills the father. Fucking weird.
Personal kicker. Here, at least some of the Vicks hooked up in that bar you went to, the
Yeah, Cobalt.
Cobalt Room.
Yeah.
So just saying, man, you dodged a bullet.
Gotta go.
Nah, he ain't dodged shit, son.
Nice talk.
Yeah, I know. He caught that bullet. Right in his
Emma,
right in
hurry
his
up.
bottom bits. Look, full-blown kid. Yes, mommy. That sounded weirder than I wanted it to.
You will, Mama?
Oh, she sounded so sad. Why'd they make her sound so sad? She said, yes, mama.
Bye, Emma.
You don't see that car parked directly in front of you at your 12 o'clock, just sitting there staring at you with fucking binoculars? People have no, like, sense of... What? People have no sense of awareness. You're gonna go confront that head on? Oh yeah, let's trail him down an alley. Not a single one of you are gonna look at the car that followed you down. That lady didn't even look. You didn't even look. Be like, oh, this car that followed. Let's make sure everything's okay before we take this little girl who's 48 hours old and who's 3 feet tall and walk her ass into this mysterious dungeon palace. I don't get it. The sense of awareness that they give people in shows makes me want to scream.
I was at her place, man. There was no playpens, no blankets, no rubber ducks.
Right. Like you had been focused on that kind of thing.
Hey, dude, that's the first thing you notice. Red flags.
He's kind of got a point. They got beer and sliced cheese. That's the way to do it, baby.
Talked.
Oh, we talked. And not baby talk either.
Now you know so much about child development.
I know enough to know that they don't say, hey, Mom, are you deliberately messing with me? Dude, I know weird, okay? There was no non-weird explanation.
Sam is he's just living for you. He's just fucking living for every second of it.
This morning, Emma was a baby. By sunset, she's Hannah Montana. Early years.
Early years, Hannah Montana. Not these late years. This is probably about the time, too, where she was, like, throwing ass and stuff, huh? Y'all eating pieces of dookie?
Us. We hunt for her. We kill for her.
Oh,
Now
dookie
we
milk.
consume that kill as a symbol of unity with those who have completed their blood missions and furthered the life of the tribe.
I don't like nothing about that. Y'all give me 1 second. Since I have everything on one screen, I want to make sure everything's still... Okay, cool. All right, we're good. That's it. I'm going to make a sound for a cut.
Go ahead, Emma. You need to eat.
Y'all gonna turn into vampires? If you eat... Oh.
Use the
Amazons.
The Amazon.
Yes.
Like Wonder Woman?
Yes.
Like a tribe of warriors. They actually existed. The comic books, they're just silly perversions. The symbol, I believe it originated with
But
the
Bean is
Amazons.
right.
Pictographs meant to pay homage to Harmonia. Occult talismans, if you will.
You know how Athena was born? Out the fucking head of Zeus.
They had an exclusively female culture. No use for men whatsoever, except procreation.
All the Vicks were male,
Yeah.
So you said, with this symbol carved in their chests.
and their hands and feet cut off.
Now that
Right.
is interesting.
Caught our attention.
After mating, they gave birth within 36 hours. Babies grew incredibly fast. Then the aging process became normal.
That's your child, baby.
One way to make an army, I guess.
You should have looked both ways and
Mating
backed out
cycles
that
every
fucking
2
driveway,
years.
brother, but you
They
ain't.
send out all the women who've reached childbearing age.
Which lines up, because this happens every couple of years in different towns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, seriously, a one-night stand, you're just gonna roll the dice? You don't
Of
even...
course not. Sam, what do you think, I'm brain dead? Accidents happen.
Accidents do
If
happen.
one even did, which I don't think.
D-
No, you know what? Stop. We're not gonna talk about this anymore because my skin starts to crawl.
He had a little swimmer that escaped and found his way to the motherlode. Like Luke shooting and blowing up the Death Star. All it takes is one, my friends. Accidents do happen. Splashing happens. Other things happen. But,
All right, fine. But if it's true, if it happened...
I know. I hang on to my hands and feet.
Yeah.
These papers just moved.
I told y'all, with the beer that went missing, and now paper's moving, Bobby's helping from beyond the grave.
Dean.
So what?
So what are you suggesting?
I don't know. What are you?
You burned him Did you? Did you do that in the same shot when you called Jody? Did you? Okay.
Concentrate on something else.
Why?
Because it's not Bobby.
Could be.
No,
Could
it
be.
couldn't be.
Why not?
Because we want it to be. Nobody reads Greek.
Except Greeks. Oh.
And Bobby. And Professor Morrison. Come on, boys, get to getting.
Really?
I'm going, Dean. You stay here. Keep the door locked. Don't go anywhere.
Why would you tell him to stay still and keep the door?
Fine.
Take Dean with you. What's even the point? What's even the fucking point? Take Dean with you, brother.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
Because you're my father.
Bootin' dootin' doo. I think because she was so hesitant to eat the stuff and the way she reacted to the things, I don't think she actually wants to go through with any of this shit.
How'd you find me?
They've been watching you ever since Mom got pregnant.
Instead, a ritual of initiation requires that the child born of the mating process must kill her own father.
Right. Did we not? We know that.
You look exhausted.
And starving. It's been a tough sweet 16. So you believe me?
So do they like just hit like a peak age and then stop? Like, do they start aging normally, or like how does that work for them? But like, I thought like maybe they were thinking that Lydia was gonna come kill him instead of Emma.
Federal agent.
I feel like we've been in this school before too. Like, I feel like they used this school for a throwback scene when Sam was younger. If so, it's a good reuse. I don't know what button I just pressed. I could have fucked this whole thing up. No, we're good. We're good. Dramatic throw. A knife. Bam! That knife looked like a bill of a fucking platypus. Ain't no way Amazon's that easy to put down. Your phone's broken, not the BlackBerry. Time for an iPhone, brother.
Well, now what happens when they find out you're missing? Just kill you right now.
Sure. But you could have done that 30 seconds ago.
I mean, Sam's out here boogieing in this fucking Batmobile. Them tires ain't making that noise.
It's weirdly hard, isn't it? It is for me.
Knock it off.
How could it not be? You're my father.
Hey, we're not gonna do that.
But it's true.
We ain't running in circles like a little friend, though.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
Here's where it could go before this end part hits. He's telling her to walk away, maybe giving her a free pass from his bias, kind of like how Sam was wanting to let Amy get away. Ooh, bitch. Yo, that just made Sam pissed. But Dean can spin it like she's never killed nobody. Amy killed 3 people.
I don't have a choice.
Pull the trick. Do it, Sam. Payback for Amy immediately. Yep. 100%. He did it because you couldn't. That's exactly how that's going to play out. Just as you told him he had a bias towards Amy, so you did what he couldn't do. Now you have a bias towards your own daughter, so he did what you couldn't do. Bing, bam, boop, all fair is fair. You know what I'm saying?
What did you say to me?
Mm-hmm.
When I was the one who choked.
Yep.
What did you say about Amy? You kill the monster.
I was going to.
Oh, the hell you were. You think I'm an idiot?
You think I am?
Dean, you were gonna let her walk.
No, I wasn't. That's ridiculous.
Look, man, she was not yours. Not really.
Actually, she was, really. She just also happened to be a crazy man-killing monster. But, hey.
You know, Bobby was right. Your head's not in it, man. When Cass died, you were wobbly, but now...
Now what? Oh, what you're dealing with is so perfect?
No.
Yeah, newsflash, pal.
It almost got you killed. Now, I don't care how you deal. I really, really don't.
I don't care you drinking
But just
yourself to
don't-
death. Yeah, okay.
Don't get killed.
Yeah, don't. Not again. Please.
I'll do what I can.
I'll keep it a buck. That one was a little weird through and through. Dean's rendezvous with an Amazon warrior has serious complications. Rendivorous. What the fuck, dude? He hooks up with Jenna from the Vampire Diaries. They have sex. A little swimmer gets through, gives birth to an Amazon. The Amazon has to kill him. Doesn't go that way. The only reason any of that even happened was just so they could have a moment similar for the Amy thing, to where Sam had to make the decision that Dean had to make. And if Dean would have let Amy go like he should have, Sam probably would have allowed that to happen as well, to allow that if they could have persuaded Emma. But now it's like, did the Amazons come back in the fray? Like, are they just going to be gone? Like, are we going to get to see Jenna again? Was that just like a couple? Was Lydia just like a one-off character? Will the other Amazons show up at any point? Like, there's so many questions that I just feel like we're not going to get answers to. I feel like all that played that whole episode just to get to the end of it for Monster of the Week being Amazons. The professor was kind of reminding me of the professor from Shameless that Lip studied under, the old drunk guy. That clearly wasn't the same person. So I don't know. His cadence sounded familiar for some reason. Regardless, it was good to see Jenna. Dean had a kid. Sam killed his kid. Sam killed Dean's child. Is the moral of that. But Bobby, moving the papers, drinking their beer. Bobby ain't slick, okay? Bobby's not slick. Regardless, all in all, that was definitely an episode. The Slice Girls, great name for it. I like, what was his name? Patrick? Benny? I don't remember. I liked Oh Boy that was helping them, right? The doctor guy. I can't even think of the word of the thing that they were in, where they put the bodies. My brain is just gone. The lobotomist? I don't know. I got nothing. What the fuck was his name? That's Jerry's neighbor. Jerry died. Eddie? Was Eddie his name? I liked Eddie. Sarah Canning. That's who played Lydia. Yep. Old Jenna Sommers. Her and the Lark, man. I really lived for them. I had no idea she was in War of the Planet of the Apes. Any hoodles, friends. That's just it for the episode. Where is this? Season 7, Episode 13, The Slice Girls. Season 7, Episode 14's Plucky Penny Whistles Magic Menagerie. I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.